Yo, okay, all right. So I got almost like $2,000 worth of clothing this week sent to my house. And I just always wanted to make a video of like, where'd you get it? What is it? Like, who made it? Um, so yeah, I mean, this video is not going to be about fashion though. It's really, as you can see, more about the financial crisis, but it's not financial advice, definitely. Um, I'm not a math person and never was, and so that's exactly why I just barely now am understanding this. And so, real quick though, this is Machine Gun Kelly, dude. New latest album, and like I love the long sleeve and the short sleeve vibe. Like it's sewn in. You feel me? This was like I think $70, 75. Uh, Dude, these jeans, he was wearing them at the concert in Denver when I saw him in November here. And so, bro, like, I had to get them. You know what I mean? Because he got them. These shoes, dude, I've wanted them, dude, like, for like 10 years, bro. I don't know when they came out, but it was a long time ago. And, like, I just never forgot about them and always wanted them. And finally, thank God I was able to afford them, bro. Oh, the jeans were $300, and the shoes, and the shoes were $200. So like, bro, there's like $500 on me right now. Hello, you wanna go outside? I love you, daughter. I'll be right back, daughter. Yeah, bro, and so like, and this belt too, dude. I really like this belt, and like the packaging of it is Bebe Simon, BB Simon. You know that song by Jack Harlow? I got a BB Simon belt on me, and she's trying to get it unfastened. Bro, it's Swarovski crystals. Jesus Christ is King. If you didn't know that, bro, your time will come, and you will eventually realize it, dude. God's timing is perfect for you. Whenever you realize it, whenever it comes for you, I'm not joking. Look, I love the leopard cheetah, and bro, they handmade it to my waist measurement. Like I went to the doctor, and bro, I have a size 26 waist, and I weigh 115 pounds. But anyways, bro, so I'm sure that y'all have seen that Jeffrey Epstein interview, dude, from I don't know how many years ago, with Steve Bannon, and it's all like being pushed on all of social media's algorithms right now like crazy. And like, dude, when you think about it, bro, I mean, he made, I never understood like the 2008 thing, right? And I just knew that people always pointed to that year, and like, if you think about it, bro, I mean, he's a really credible source. Like, as weird and as crazy as that sounds, like, who was more tapped in than him? Like, who had more knowledge than him about, like, pretty much everything going on? Like, uncomfortable to say shit like that, but see if I figure this out. You know what I mean? Like, he was so connected and tapped in. Like, how can you be more tapped in than him? And so he said, like, a really interesting point that I have never heard it be blamed on that. The 2008 thing, he said it was solely Bill Clinton's fault. And when I looked into it, dude, according to my research, alright, whatever. Fuck, that's still too big, bro. Fuck. He like, dude, pretty much Epstein is spot on, Mr. Epstein. Honestly, like, as fucking uncomfortable even in my body that feels to say, it's like, dude, because right, rewind to when I was born. Like, Bill Clinton was seeking the re-election in November 1996, right? He was from 93 to 2001, so he was re-elected in November of 96, and then my birthday, 97 January, he won again. And like one of his big campaign things was like that he wanted to make, he wanted to like make housing more, like that more people owned a home. and that less people were renting. So he says, and because like he said also that like he framed it like the following. He framed it that like it was federal policy, like it was any there was a lot of inequality and discrimination. Sorry, because to be honest, like if you look at the statistics, like yes, bro, like there's a less percentage of people of color in 1997 that owned a home, right, than other races or demographics or ethnicities or religions or whatever. And so, like, it sounds good, right? Like, oh, like if you own a home, like you'll be more stable, you'll be able to participate more in the economy, like you'll be able to build wealth or like invest in other endeavors. Yeah, and but like, dude, the way that he went about it was, of course, like in my opinion, fucked up. Not only wrong, it was like predatory. Like, oh wow, it makes me think of like, dude, the last video I said when somebody, like they pose it in a certain way, but they really are just trying to trick you and get you to fuck up and then take advantage of when you fuck up. Check this out. Wow, I can't believe that theme is like continuing to show itself in my life. But yeah, check out the other videos. Uh, sorry. Fuck that bitch. He, instead of increasing wages or like making them equal to how the cost of living was, or like building more homes, like supply and demand, like creating more houses. I mean, I guess, or just like education, bro, about like not getting into debt and don't fuck around with your credit card. There was also a lot of that, and I think honestly, bro, probably still is. Like there's less like importance on that, I think, in schools of those neighborhoods. And like I'm trying to be careful, like I don't want to be rude, but like in you know what I mean, it's done on purpose, like I keep saying. Wow. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Because what he did, bro, instead of making things more affordable and choose any of the ways that I just said before, if it made sense, what he really and truly did was the wrong thing. He made it easier to get more credit. He made it easier to get a loan. And so it's like, I mean, I went through this, bro, when I was younger, like, and I'm not of color, like, I was just on my own from a young age, and I was like, wow, dude, like what? Like Chase and Amex and both Bank of America are approving me for 5 bands each. Oh my god, I have 15K. What, dude? Like what? And then I spent it all on stupid shit, and like I don't even know. And like, you know what I mean? For example, bro. But anyways, like that's what I thought. Like exactly what happened to me. It's like, dude, if you expand credit or if you give somebody a loan, you have to give it back. Like that's not your money. Like it doesn't make you richer. Like I mean, I guess technically increases your purchasing power like temporarily, but like the risk is like so much bigger long term. You know what I mean? Like, let me say this in a different way, bro. Like, getting making it easier to get a loan or a mortgage does not make you more free and more, like, in fact, it makes you more arrested, more leverage. Like, you can easier leverage that person or control the person that you loan the money to, because you have to pay it back and you can tell them what to do. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, just check this out, like how it was all set up. Lending standards were lowered, bro, like I said, and so banks were not only allowed, but I'll tell you later how they were forced to approve borrowers with lower credit scores, forced by the government, Democrat, uh, uh, with lower credit scores or higher debt to income ratios, meaning they have a lot of debt, but are going through like a in between jobs or a separation in employment, but they have a lot of debt. Unfortunately, that happens, bro. Or limited documentation, like no doc loans, like no income history, no rental history, no references. Uh, I don't know what else. Like no collateral, no assets. Like you don't own a car, or you know what I mean? Like shit like that. And so, like, how do I say this? The ability to repay the loan became not important and became not a priority. Excuse me. Um, because they were put more importance on just volume of loans, like because you know how the banks were pressured to participate. Like I said, not only were they allowed, but they were forced. Because forced, I say forced because I'll explain why that's also they weren't really forced. Um, because there was this law that Bill Clinton, the Democrat, passed called Community Reinvestment Act, and it means that if banks don't lend money to those subprime, subprime mortgages, like subprime means you're not in your prime, like you have shitty debt, shitty credit, all that shit I just said, and it's called a subprime mortgage. Like if you're a bank and you don't loan it, then the Democratic government controlled by Bill Clinton will punish you, sanction you, not let you merge with another bank. They will make you pay a fee, stuff like that. Like they would sue you, but really that was all bullshit and just for show. Because guess what, bro? Like you already know that the banks and the government, like they're on the same team. They're not like banks is gonna be bailed out by the government every time, right? So this was all just they're doing it for show, like the same way that somebody would like hype you up or like make you think a certain thing for show, and then just play, and then it was a lie, and then like. Then you're at fault. Your reaction is the problem, or like you have to pay, like, or you're fucked, like in a certain way. If that makes sense, bro. Like, wow, wow, like, Anyways, let me flex these, bro. $300 jeans. Sorry. Um. Um. So yeah, bro, like, there's something that I don't think Bill Clinton created it. I should have looked that up first. But they're called GSE, Government Sponsored Entity, which is like pretty much quasi-government. Like that is an agency, like a three-letter, another three-letter. You know what I mean? Like. And so there's no checks and balances on them. Nobody's telling them if something is fact or opinion, or if they're doing something illegal or not. You feel me? So I'm talking about Fannie Mae, Sally Mae. No, that's Sally Mae is student loan, but Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, Ginnie, all that, bro. Y'all finance accountants know what I'm talking about, right? Shout out to all my accountants. And so the only purpose in life of the existence of these government-sponsored entities, bro, is to purchase this mortgage, this shitty, risky, very unlikely, unsafe mortgages that the banks were forced, not really forced, to give to a subprime borrower. So, dude, imagine if I'm Chase, if I'm JP Morgan, and you tell me, bro, I'm a government sponsored entity. All the mortgages that you give, it doesn't matter to who it is, how much it is. Like those government entities paid the mortgage in full, like pretty much before they were even sold or loaned. They already got the money back. Imagine that, bro. Imagine that, bro. So you would say, please, I'll give you $1 million in loans. More. Take more. Get more in debt. Because the government is already paying it, bro. And they were just making it pass through, umbrella company, like making it harder to follow the money. And those Ginnie Mac, Freddie Mac, whatever. Because then immediately that Freddie Mac, I'm going to change my shirt. The bank got paid up front, bro, in cash, and the loan, along with its risk, left the bank's balance sheet. So now you really understand me if you're an accountant or a finance math person. Like, bro, if you're a real estate person, ain't that crazy, bro? Like, how you loan somebody money, but it doesn't show anywhere that you were the loaner. And so you don't care if the loaner pays it back, if he gets foreclosed on, if he takes 1 year or 50 years to pay it back, because it's not even being paid to you. You already got all your money back immediately. It's like handed out in football. Like, I wish I was not fucking 10 years old in 2008, bro. God. And so they were engineered like that. Like, and not only that, those subprime mortgages, bro. Those subprime mortgages had this fine print that the borrowers likely didn't read, or they made it hard for the borrowers to investigate and find it. I'm sure they read it, but like when I was I got myself in a lot of credit card debt, bro. And I was like 20, 21, 22 years old, and I didn't understand what I was reading, even though I did read it. You know what I mean? Look at this shit. Fucking really jumping these diamonds. My God. Damn. Anyways, bro. Like, this Ed Hardy MGK collab, probably like another $50 or $70. I don't remember. But anyways, bro, they featured these rates that were like, really like good rates that I'm saying, like, they would tease you, bro. Like, it would we don't care, like, no risk, no documents, no history, no references, like, we don't care, like, and it was low interest rates. Shit, because we're on fire, bro. We're really some superstars. You feel me? Oh, bro, I haven't smoked weed since December 31st. I don't feel any different at all. Only difference, more money in my pocket. Only difference. Jesus is king. No drugs. You see what I'm saying? Like, they would tease you, and it would be people like me, bro. Like, I'm on my own. Nobody's telling me shit or teaching me shit. Like, I'm young. I already am in debt. I already fucked up. And like, after 2 or 3 years of that low interest rate, it's like hidden in the sauce that the rate would go up. But not only go up, like by thousands of dollars a month. Shit don't even fit me. Oh, dude, I'm gonna put these on too. Doc Martens, you feel me? Doc Martens, I think $150. And so, dude, like, that's crazy that they were made like that. The like it was created like that, and everyone was in on it, dude. Everyone was in on it, bro. From the banks to the stupid fucking agencies that they created and pulled out of nowhere that was probably full of like Hillary Clinton friends or like a lobbyist or an ex-senator Democrat, like, you know what I mean? People that are an accountant, smart, and I'm going to talk about it later, but then these same people who were in the GSE, they shorted and they bought insurance. And they bet on the market getting fucked up because they knew, because they were the employees of Bill Clinton or Fannie Mae. That's wild, bro. That's like the biggest like international national fraud, corruption ever. Anyways, dude, and you know who taught me all this, and never ever did I hear it said like this? Jeffrey Epstein, dude. He watched that interview, bro, and he said all this, and I looked it up, and it's all true. I'm gonna put these shoes on, but so banks knew that they were gonna spike. Everyone knew, but like it was they were turned into securities, bro. Like I said, so they were. Oh, check this out, bro. Not only that, what I said. They were turned into securities and pulled together, so it's called tranching. I just learned this word called tranching, and it was like, also too, if you've ever heard of Moody's or Standard and Poor, it's like, I don't know what to call them. They're like ratings. They make ratings on like stock market, like how good is a stock to buy, how risky is it to buy a certain stock, and they put a rating on it, like, oh, it's like really risky, like halfway, medium, like, etc. You feel me? And then we're on fire, bro. These oh, let me see. And so you know what's crazy about those is that the banks would pay the Moody's and Standard and Poor's people, not poor people, but it's called S&P 500. Like it's the, I don't know why it's called that, Standard and Poor's. And they were like, dude, bro, like they would pay those rating agencies to rig and fuck up and lie, and bought those ratings. That some Democrat shit, bro. Like they always be doing the same shit, and it still works on you. How does it still work on you? But anyways, dude, they would pay the Standard and Poor's or the Moody's to be like, oh yeah, this is a good one, like when it really wasn't. Like they and you know what I mean? Like those ratings were coming from agencies paid by the banks that were issuing the securities, the same bank. And you know what's like, wow, like the way they defended themselves is that these ratings were defined as opinions, and it was like they were not a government agency, so nobody checked them, nobody said, wow, like this is not legal, this is not fact. It was just like opinion. The way Fox News is Fox News Entertainment, or CNN is like, it's not. If you look at the LLC and go on Sunbiz, or what, not Sunbiz, but that wherever, dude. If their real company name is called Fox News and Entertainment, but it's like that the entertainment word is small, like you can't see it, and like they do business as just Fox News. Like, dude, y'all should understand what I'm saying, right? Like, and anyways, bro, like there was no real check, and everyone understood what was going on, except for the borrower, except for like the person really being affected. Like Isn't that crazy? Like, everyone knows what's going on. Everyone knows that they're being lied to and they're being played, and like, that's just like narcissism, really, bro. Like, it's crazy how that keeps happening. And so, dude, and now I'm gonna talk about, like, wow, bro. So these same people, bro, that was like a part of the government, or for example, like Nancy Pelosi's husband, or Barron Trump, they would be like, hey, like, do it in my name, like, you know what I mean, bro, like, and they made a whole movie about this, bro, that probably won an Oscar. They celebrated, bro. They make fun of you in your face. Like, they went and made a whole movie, The Big Short. Dude, fuck. They made the movie, and they're like, oh, wow, like, what a good award-winning movie. Like, wow, like, dude, that happened to you in real life, and they're making fun of you. And so, like, you know what I mean? Like, they used the credit default swaps, and they shorted the house, like, market. They said, oh, like, I bet that the housing market will get shittier, or stuff like that, or I bet that the supply and demand will get bigger or smaller. The supply got bigger because a lot of people, like I said, got foreclosed on, bro. In 2008, it was just like a liquidation station. like million of people lost their home, bro. Like, and guess what? Banks were bailed out overnight. Assets were liquidated, and like, cash buyer swoop in with your cash and buy low price, like. And not only that, bro, like, the bank had more money on deck to lend it. So they, like, even if it wasn't a mortgage, they were giving out loans, like, whether it was a personal loan, installment loan, student loan, like, crazy, bro, real cheap. Like, damn, bro, if I was only born a little bit earlier. But no, I love myself and all that. And then, dude, fuck these fucking Democrats. God. Because you know what happened after that, bro, in 2008? Guess when I gotta put these on, bro. Ow. Guess when to rent a place, even if it's a house or an apartment today, you have to show that your income is 3 times the rent. Or 4 or 5, depending on if you're in a Democrat city, it's 4 or 5, and you know what I mean. And so, guess when that became the norm in 2008, bro. So not only did they do all that shit, then they made it harder even after it, and they increased. Like, you see what I'm saying? They like increased the requisites. Like, they priced people out because. Dude, are you kidding me? Like, that's what the cash buying fucking vulture slumlord people did. Like, even after all that, bro, they now said, and they defined it like this. They were like, oh my god, like, because of what just happened, bro, like, we really need to be more safe and increase the requirements. Like, dude, after you just bought like a 4,000 square foot mansion for $300K, like, now, feel me? Like, for example, you say, oh, like, we need to be more safer, like, we need to price people out. And so, dude, like, do the math, bro. Like, let's say $1,500, right, a month is like the lowest, cheapest, like, I mean, low-key, that's around what I pay. And I haven't seen anything really cheaper than that, but I've seen people paying 18 or 21, and it's like, dude, okay. You know what they also do? Sorry, before I say that, they use your gross income. So they'll be like, okay, how much is your gross? which means before tax. Like, you don't even really see that amount. That's not even really what you make in your hand, in your pocket ever. It's just gross, like before, and it never even touches your hand. Oh shit! It's it never even. These are cool, bro, and it never even touches your hand, bro. That like before tax, so they'll be like, hey, okay, you need to make 3x gross, and that's how they fuck you because you don't even make gross. Like, if that makes sense, like, how do I explain it, bro? Like, that's not accurate. Like, if I pay 15 here, 1,500 a month, it says I need to make or show reportedly that I legally income would make at least 4,500 a month, bro, gross. But dude, like after taxes, food, transportation, insurance, and groceries, I said food, but you know what I mean? Like, I only really make like whatever, like 3,000 something. You know what I mean? So that's how they fuck you too. Like, if that makes sense, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know what I mean? So, and 18, like, what I'm trying to say is too, bro, like, if you make 4,500 a month, whether that's gross or net, dude, you're gonna rent a little piece of shit 1 bedroom in a fucked up neighborhood near nothing with crime like me. No, bro. If I made, or if somebody made, I mean, I do, you know what I mean? But if somebody, I'm obviously, but if what is that noise? My earring. Ow, it's coming off. Oh, fuck. Because I pierced it myself and it's like forever bleeding. If you make 4,500 a month, bro, why would, you're gonna live in a place that costs more? Like, that don't make no sense the way they do that, bro. That's fucked up because if somebody made 4,500 a month, that's the only thing they can qualify for, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, bro, that I'm like multitasking and it's really hard for guys to multitask, as you can see, dude. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, why is that fair? How is that fair? Like, oh, just woke up my neighbor down there. Dude, how is that fair, bro? Like, if like, you feel, I already said it. I don't need to repeat it, bro. Like, 1,800, I'm just going to show math. And if you pay 1,800 a month, the lowest that you can make is 5,400 gross. Like, bro, if you make almost 6,000 a month, you can only live in an 1,800 apartment. Dude, how that, like y'all realize that's like $35, $40, $45 an hour, and you can only still qualify for a little like cheapest studio. And like for 2,100 a month, it's like 63 or 6,500. But what I'm saying is, I'm trying to tie this in because, dude, like minimum wage in Colorado is a law. Like, the people get together and they're like, oh my God, I want to run for office. I'm an elected official. I'm down and out. I came from the mud. I'm the trenches. Like, I made it out. Like, I want to help and represent and make it easier for my people, like, and the people from my hood. And they really all get dressed, get together, wake up, take a shower, and drive downtown to Denver or wherever is the capital of Colorado. It's not, I don't think it's Denver, bro. I don't know what it is. And they say, wow, yes, it's a good idea that we make the minimum wage, meaning the lowest possible that you need to survive, $15 an hour in 2026, bro. Like, these are grown adults, bro, that say that they went through it and already know and want to make a change and better and easier for the people after. Like, and by the way, none of them are lawyers. Most of them are not attorneys, but they legislate, write, execute, and do stuff with laws, but they're not an attorney. Some of them didn't even go to school. Some of them are like a former athlete, or like, dude, what? Like how, bro? In 2026, you know what $15 an hour is per month? Gross. It's $2,400 a month before tax. Before. So, bro, that is what they said. The leaders of our state and country said that it's a good idea. Yes. All those 30 people that are on the senators, whatever. Like, yes, that's a good idea. Like 30 people said that was smart and accurate. And it's like, dude. And now I'm saying that to say, like, well, first of all, bro, let me connect that. And I'm saying, though, that type of shit is not only in the government or like stuff like that. That type of power trip or like inferior and superior feeling is like what I'm saying. What I keep repeating. It's like, dude, people just get like they get aroused or something from lying and like feeling like they're controlling you in a video game, or like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like when, I mean, I already mentioned, I don't even, like, what I'm saying is like, dude, low key, like I grew up around landlords and property ownership, and that's why I don't talk to them today, because like for example, bro, when I graduate college and I'm trying to see what city I want to move to and what fucking job I want to get or whatever, like how is my dad gonna tell me like 1,500, 1,800, 1,200, because shit was a little cheaper back then in 2018 when I graduated. I'm not gonna pay that much. I don't even pay that much for this house. Like, dude, you know that's a shitty, stupid fuck. You know that's a shitty comparison to make, like, because you know, like, if you already know that you're a landlord, you have real estate history, experience, and knowledge, like, why would you do the apples to oranges shit? Like, you bought this house on a foreclosure, you bought it in a fire sale in 2008, you've refinanced it fucking a million times, you deduct everything, including my existence, like, how are you, why, like, you know that you're making a wrong comparison, and you know that you're confusing me on purpose, like, intentional, negligent, like for fun, like you get like you want to inspire instability and confusion and make me like unstable, like I don't understand. And then does that sound familiar, dude? And then like you say, dude, you've been so unstable, like that's why you don't have as much savings that I did when I was your age. Like, dude, like like, first of all, I'm unstable because you made me confused, bro. And you knew that it's not an accident. Like, dude, fuck, I can't do this. Yeah, it looks really good, bro. Thank God I can buy this shit. But you see what I'm saying? Like, dude, I don't understand why people do it on purpose, or like they just want like to, like, they're never satisfied, bro. Like, they want it all to themselves, and they don't, like, it's gatekeeping, bro. Not only is it narcissism, it's gatekeeping too. Like I don't know, why would you not want to make it easier, or at least show like not mislead, bro? Like, why would you mislead me? Like, I got one more shirt though. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I don't know what happened, dude, but the last couple of minutes, or actually the whole video, bro, honestly, like 59 minutes of it, like, was corrupted. It didn't, like, the file was fucked up, and because I recorded on photo booth, dude. Right now I'm using like a MacBook from 2016, and just don't record on photo booth, bro. It's not reliable. use like OBS or iMovie or something, any other software, bro. That's what I learned. And I had to like pay some service to recover it. Luckily, like the file was still there, but it was unplayable or something, and like, but I only recovered a few minutes. So anyways, dude, what I'm trying to say, like the moral of this, bro, is like if like a whole general one statement of this whole video is like, dude, people know what they're doing, bro. Like people always like, but they act selective, and it's bullshit, dude. And you shouldn't like allow it or let it happen or forgive it or don't permit that, bro. Like only things only happen as much as you allow them to happen, bro. And it doesn't matter who it is or you know what I mean. Like you shouldn't have any limit for that. Like, for example, like I know I'm lifting my arm up right now. Like what? Like you know what I mean? People don't act like without wherewithal or conscientiousness of what they're doing or how their actions affect others, bro. Like they just don't care. They literally don't care, bro. You know, we're all 30 years old at this point or older, and it's like yeah, you know what I mean? Don't give more grace than people deserve, bro. Like you that's your power. Like don't be so apologetic when people didn't even say sorry, bro. And when it was like fully intentional, calculated, and planned. You see what I'm saying? Like for example, bro, like back to kind of the story of what I was saying. So during COVID, bro, for example, like now we're at 2019. So I lost my job in 2019 in March. I remember exactly. I very fondly. And so, like, dude, I had to move back with my parents, bro. And yeah, I mean, it was obviously a weird time, bro. Like, because people, again, the same thing happened. That's why I'm bringing up COVID. Like, um, people who were already in the know, had assets, had collateral to offer, or had like contacts in the community or knowledge, you know what I mean, about what happened in the past. Like they understood how the system worked because it was engineered again, bro. COVID was engineered and by Democrats. Like, bro, that's actually who I was working. I lost my job with the Democratic National Commission. Like, I was working for all the candidates running for the primaries in 2019. Like I was there, and I was gonna be a national delegate. They were gonna fly me out to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to the nomination of Joe Biden. And I was like, I abstained and I quit and I lost all my contacts that I had. Um, they were gonna like make me the mayor of San Antonio and shit. Like I'm not, dude. It sounds like funny, but what I don't care. You can believe me. I don't. I mean, it don't matter. It's still true if you believe it or not. So like, dude, they were gonna fly me out. Like they overpaid like a very high salary. Um, and it was just like I had all these people that I knew in high places, but dude, I just like started airing out all their dirty laundry on Facebook. Like, nah, dude, like how, bro? Biden, nobody went to his rallies. He always got like 1% support, and then all of a sudden, like the day before Super Tuesday, like everyone drops out. Like even if they had more support and money than Biden, he was running out of money too. Um, and like they just like, dude, literally that election was so bought and rigged and paid for and fake. And they even made that COVID shit. Like, anyways, bro, like it was engineered, is what I'm saying. Like by the same like socioeconomic class of people that always benefits when crises happen or are caused. Um, and so, like, bro, my family got a PPP loan, bro, and like, dude, those were like loans are in emergency times, like that you don't have to pay back a cent of it. And those were meant for like people who are mom and pop shops, bro. That like, you know what I mean? That are like that had recently started their business, dude, and you know, uh, and had invested like all their savings or whatever into like a little sandwich shop or something, like selling pretzels, like flowers or whatever. And it was like for emergency for them not to like go into turmoil. But it's like, dude, people like my parents or my family or Little Wayne got them, like, got PPP loans. And then the money ran out, like, for the people who actually needed it. And, like, you didn't have to pay that back because it was an emergency. So, like, not only, like, was it an interest-free loan, like, dude, it was just not even a loan. It was a grant, pretty much. And, yeah, it was like, dude, it was like I said, for somebody who was like fragile, not somebody who had like a massive commercial and residential portfolio, like in real estate that had already had rents paid like clockwork, bro. Like because like 90 or 95% of at least their residential shit was with Section 8. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that's the government that pays their rent like every first of the month without question, dude. Like even I think even if there's a government shutdown or something, like they still like there's no issue. Um, and it's like, dude. Speaking of that, bro, like I don't know why, but when I was really little, they would take me to the evictions. I mean, they wouldn't tell me or teach me or show me anything else except for take me to the evictions, really. And it's like, dude, traumatizing as a little kid, bro, because you see like grown people, like they would pull up 20 deep with like sheriff, constable, like change the locks, like throw up the stuff in the on their driveway, like literally like move them out of the house. Dude, the rent for the tenant, it was like a symbolic $20 or $60 that they had to give my family, and like they were really like beefing about that, bro. Like the lawsuit and the eviction that you have to file in court costs more than like the rent that you're beefing about, like $20 or $60, like. And it was just weird, bro. Like they would pull up with all the workers that, by the way, have been loyal to them for 20, 30 years, and they still don't want to like sponsor their visa or anything. Um, and it was just weird, bro. Like grown adults and shit, like pulling up like and just like displacing their housing, and like just like using like force and violence and shit, like. And that don't make really much sense, bro, but it's just like goes hand in hand like with like their mindset, bro. Like just I feel like that's so unnecessary and greedy, bro, or whatever. I don't know how to call it. And like just exercising power for the sake of like, oh, you're in that position and you're able to, like, it arouses them or something. And these are really jumping though, bro. These diamonds are fucking jumping. Um and so yeah, bro, like, and like the reason, bro, that I know their portfolio was that large is because they would complain about it all the time. And how is that like something to complain about? Like, oh fuck, like I gotta pay a million or $1.5 million in property tax. Like complaining about that to like a 14-year-old me, like. So that means if that was like 10 or 15 years ago, then so first of all, bro, like property tax is 1 or 2% of like what you own, like that, dude, easy math. Like if you pay 1 million or $1.5 million, that means that you own 100 million in property, or 150. Um, and like again, this was years and decades ago, so it's only double or triple that today. I mean, wouldn't that be a blessing? Like, wow, like thank God that I own so much stuff. Like, thank God, like I don't know, dude. I guess different mindset for different people. But my thing is like, how do I have the mindset that I do? Nobody taught me to have it. Like, anyways, dude. Shit, like, and I'm sorry, they're kind of out of order, I guess. But like, okay, I moved back in with them during COVID, and so like nothing was going on, right? No opportunity, nothing to offer, like no sense of urgency. Like I had like the most money that I ever had saved up because the politicians overpay you, like, you know what I mean? And Like, so, dude, I mean, they really took that quarantine shit seriously. Like, I was so bored, bro. They didn't let me do anything or go anywhere. And, like, um, it was, like, illegal to, like, be outside your house, bro. Like, some cities would, like, give you a ticket. Like, you literally, like, just had to stay locked up. I mean, we had a Democrat mayor, and it was just like, dude, you could not go anywhere, bro. Like, anywhere. I think even the grocery store was like only like delivery or pickup or something, dude. And so, bro, eventually, I don't remember what month. Actually, I do. It was like June of 2021. I sold my car. I felt obligated to, bro, because there was just nothing going on, and like I could not. And that's when the profit. I mean, the rents went really high. Like everything changed, got way more expensive. Um, yeah, and then Joe Biden won the election, but then so I couldn't afford like I even though I had the most money saved up that I ever did, like I still felt like I couldn't afford anything, bro, or like it was still not enough to like go be out on my own independently. Or just like I don't know, bro. Now in hindsight, that was probably not true. I'm just trying to remember like this was when I was like 21 or 22, right? Like obviously I was not the same person or have the same knowledge or experiences or mindset, goals, ideas, plans, like. And so, dude, I ended up selling my car and like feeling obligated to move to Mexico, bro, because like it was just like everything was so inflated, and I felt like I tried to do like the remote work from home, earning in dollars but living in Mexico thing. Um, and it worked. It actually, dude, like worked out for a while. Um, but dude, like I ended up just using that. Well, first of all, bro, like all the savings that I had, like had most like had been spent a little bit. Like time had passed, bro. Like money is spent. Like, and so in 2021 of June, this was already. I had not had a job for probably a year and a half, bro, or an income because of like the lockdowns and shit. And I'm just trying to remember. So sorry, it's like all over the place, but dude, like I felt obligated to do that just because like yeah I couldn't find anything in I couldn't find work, bro, literally. And then I was just doing like remote customer service, and basically, bro, like that didn't end up being a long term thing, and like money runs out, bro, right? And so like it's funny because like you're my family's like always like oh mi casa es tu casa, bro, like you can come anytime you want, like pull up, you don't even have to tell me first, like just show up here, like all this shit. And then when the time comes they're like oh my god, like oh like what are you talking about, like oh there's no room, like and so like there's just no viable alternative, bro. Like I was young and inexperienced, dude. Like I used most of the money that I got from my car on living expenses. It runs out, bro, and like the currency's weaker there, and just like all this shit, dude. I mean, that never should have happened, bro. Like if my family has all that financial knowledge, experience, and like resources, and like I mean, in every way, access in the community, etc., etc. Like what I received instead was indifference, like across the board. No guidance, no intervention, bro. No urgency, no sharing of knowledge. Like, oh, like, no, that's not your business. Like, go do it on your own. Like, the way I make money's not your problem. Like, and then, like, of course, right? Like, when you discuss it or try to bring it up with them later, it's like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, that's what you wanted to do. Like, um, you know what I mean? Like, as if I chose that instability, dude. Like not reacting to like the lack of options or whatever. And it's like, dude, I say all that about them to say that like help was possible the entire time. Like their help would have been possible the entire time and should have been. It shouldn't have been withheld, bro. Like, it goes against basic biology and like instinctual animal primitive. You know what I mean? Like, watching me struggle, bro, delay my life and waste my years and spend money on shit that I shouldn't have bought and like go places I shouldn't have been at and like, dude, my safety, like all that, like was just never a concern that they showed, bro. Or like nothing was a sense of urgency, nothing, bro. And I'm saying that requires intention, bro. Being mean and like not caring. That's what I'm saying. Like to tie it back all to how I started this portion is like, dude, people know what they're doing, bro. People know that they're fucking hurting you, and they don't care. It's simple, bro. Like it's really not complicated, bro. And they just try and act like, oh my god, like they flip everything because it's so important, bro, for them to be like right or look good or like innocent and like that that pride is like more important to them. Unfortunately, it's crazy how strong it can be than like actually like, you know what I mean, helping or like using what you were blessed with, like, you know what I'm saying, like. And so you like that whole time and before too, like everyone is like, oh, you see, like you are unstable, you are not good with money, you're careless, like you don't know, like you'll always need help, bro, like your younger brother is gonna pass you up, like you know what I mean, like he's gonna be better than you, faster than you. And like not only did that kind of come true, bro, because they said it so many times, and it seems like that's what they wanted it to come true, because that was like there's no encouragement, no faith, no belief, no push, like, you know, no support. It was literally only that, and so that's what came true, bro. I mean, obviously, if you say that shit like as many times, it's gonna, like, you're gonna start to believe it, bro. Like, I mean, the world works like that, bro. Like words and the universe works like that. And like the environment was engineered for that to become true, not because like it was actually true or actually supposed to happen, or you know what I'm saying, like that's what makes it so unnatural, bro. Like even if like all the quantities of money that I stated earlier, even if those portfolios are divided up like, oh, one family member owns this percent or 51 or 33, first of all, it shouldn't be like that. Even in my head, like everybody eats, like simple, like everybody should have a piece, like a equal piece, like that's literally what every other family does. But okay, like it should, success should not be gate kept, like it's not a competition, or it's not like a percentage. I don't know, bro. That's just at least how I feel if I ever had a kid, you know. And so, bro, like after living with my ex-girlfriend, two different relationships, ex-girlfriend and then like another ex-girlfriend in Mexico for like 3 or 4 years I was there. Yeah, bro, in 2021, and then I came back in 2024. Um, I just found a way to make it back to the U.S., bro. And so, like, I was renting a car by the day, and I chose Las Vegas, bro, because all of the bathrooms there are open in the hotels, like, all day and all night. You feel me? Um, and uh, and also because Vegas is cool, bro. Not gonna lie. Um, and like, yeah, I literally lived in the car, bro. I slept in the car. Like, I would piss in water bottles, bro, and all that. And some days like I wouldn't eat because I would be doing Uber Eats, and it's just like some days the rent of the car would cost more, or the gas or whatever, because it was like a certain day of the week or a holiday or whatever. And like my family knew that I was doing this that whole time. Like I was still in contact with them at that point, bro. And yeah, like I was really on the street. Like I really, like there was a point in time where I would only have like $40 in my checking account or less, like, and shit. You know what I mean? And so, like, that's why now I'm flexing the fuck out of this belt. Like, that's why today, like, look at my $300 shoes. Bro. And it's just like, I would do that for 2 or 3 months, and then I called them, and I was like, well, I was actually, like I said, in contact with them the whole time. Like, they knew, bro. They knew, and I would, like, talk to them every day, all the time, and, like, they just didn't, like, offer any help, bro. Like, then they're like, why are you unstable? Why can't you find or keep a job or, like, stay there for a while? And I'm just like, dude, what do you mean? Like, I mean, if I had maybe like a place to stay and take a fucking shower, like, dude, I would wear the same socks every time. Like, I would never wash my clothes. Like, there would never be like, I wouldn't sleep either, dude, because it was so cold, bro, and you can't keep the heater in the car on all day and all night while you're sleeping. And just like in general, bro, like you're hyper vigilant and all nervous because, like, dude, I don't know, like, somebody, like, Las Vegas is kind of like not the nicest, safest town in the world, bro. And so it's like, is somebody seeing me? Like, am I allowed to do this? Like, are they gonna, like, somehow take advantage of me while I'm sleeping and steal? I didn't have anything to steal, but you know what I mean. Uh, and then, bro, like, I just, like, how can you even see your kid do that? Like, even if you don't have a millions of dollars in the bank, like, how could you just, like, know that your kid is doing that and feeling the need to do that and not do anything, bro? And besides complain about um how he doesn't have a job or is not stable or has this amount of savings, but you had that amount, like, when you were my, like, because you have to know that you're doing that is my point, bro. Like, people don't care, bro. Do not forgive anybody, bro. And, like, what's crazy is, um, my mom was like, dude, I don't want you to move back here because I don't like the music that you listen to. I don't like the genre, and, like, you take a shower, like, at weird times, like at 2 in the morning, like, and because yeah, I don't like your music. I stay up too late, like, and and it's like, bro, I'm not saying that your money's my money, right? Like, I'm not saying that my family is just because they're my family should just give it to me. Like, low key, a little bit, yes, but, like, they should at least invite me or want me to form part of it, or, like, dude, like, right? Like, I don't know. Instead, they always just, like, kept it a secret. Didn't at least teach me, at least tell me some tricks, or how did you do it, like, or what, like, I don't know, bro. Like, to be honest, bro, like, they raised me Jewish. I'm not Jewish no more, but I mean, maybe they did some synagogue of Satan thing, like, to where they're like, I don't know, bro. Like, cause one time, like, I also saw his savings account, bro. Like, I don't know why he left it open. But it was weird because in the middle of the night, dude, it was just like on the computer screen, and, like, I was walking to the bathroom. This was like when I was 15, so again, a long time ago, and it's probably double or triple today. Um, and it was just like open on the Ally Bank savings account, like, logged in, like, and so I was like, oh, dude, like, let me look at this, and it was like multi millions of dollars in there, bro, like. And then he was like, oh my god, bro, like, that's Photoshop. He said it's a vision board and that he's manifesting for the future, that it's fake, that it's Photoshop, and that he was learning how to do graphic design. Um, so yeah, dude, like, the only thing that is weird, bro, that's why I say they did some shit with the synagogue, cause, like, the only thing I've ever seen him is be in a bad mood, mad, negative, like, always wanting more, never satisfied. Like, he's just not happy, bro, like not positive, like always complaining. And then so like how do you know what I mean? Like how is that possible? How can you have and maintain and compound such positive success if you're such a negative person, bro? That's why I say, like, I don't know what kind of agreements they've done with who. You know what I mean? But what's crazy too is like I can't reconcile all that, bro. Like the constant anger and dissatisfaction and withholding, like I don't know. My mom too, like, started to remove herself from all of it. She's like, "Oh yeah, like I'm a different entity than your dad. Like, why do you blame me or couple me with him, like, for the stuff he did?" And I'm just like, first of all, that's crazy, hilarious that you use the word entity, because it's definitely inhumane how y'all act. Um, and it's like, how do you separate yourself after years of enabling neutrality and indifference and like I don't know. I just heard a bunch of shit growing up. Like the pregnancy wasn't planned; it was an accident. Like that they just wanted to travel. Like I found out by surprise and by accident that like they were like somebody else was in the picture before him. Like, which is fine, bro. Like, but you know what I mean? Like, what else are you hiding? Like, I guess that's her shit. Like, and decide if she wants to like tell me or not. But I don't know, bro. Like my point is, bro, like you don't people that reach that level of success are not ignorant, bro, to what they're doing. Like you're not selective. Like you're not sometimes conscientious. You're not sometimes aware of your actions. You always are, bro. Regardless of how much money you have, but especially if you've had so much success, you feel me? Like you know that you're affecting people or like how like if you make one decision or action how it's gonna like what result is gonna be the outcome like dude and like she's like oh I should have worked more like instead of being a stay-at-home mom because you don't even act the way I taught you to like you don't even behave the way I want you to or the way that you should and I'm just like dude how should I like if you're mad about the path that I'm on or what I'm doing then like put me on. Like, tell me what, and no, no, like it's my problem. Like, you go figure it out. Like, no, no, no. Like, I'm not gonna tell you about money. It's my business. Like, so, anyways, bro. Like, I'm saying now, like the distance that I've taken from them. Like, first of all, is also not normal. It's not easy. It's not something that is like even like biology or natural or like what I wanted to do. It was really hard, bro. But I shouldn't have had to have those experiences. And as you can see, like it still affects me, bro. Like when I talk about it or think about it, and like almost every fucking day, like I have to like remember that, and like I have to like somehow get my mind off of it, or like you know what I mean. Like I should not have even had to experience that, and it's like probably gonna bother me for a while, bro. And so like, dude, like like people always say, and them included, like, oh, you should respect me just because I gave birth. Like, I'm your mother, and like, I really like have all the leeway in the world. Like, I could do anything, and you should still learn to forgive. It happened yesterday. Let it go. Like, you can't move forward until you release what happened. And it's just like, wow. I mean, that's true to an extent, but bro, like, it's not that easy to just like, oh, like I mean, I think about it without wanting to think about it. You know what I mean? And like, I just want to flex these shoes again, bro, cause like they're really fucking cool. You know? Like, I don't know, bro. But yeah, I mean, just like I really like barely preserved myself and barely survived. Like this is the first year that I'm like, wow, happy. Like I'm motivated. I'm inspired. Like I want to move forward. Like I don't feel miserable or suicidal. Like it's crazy because even now, bro, like I feel like shit just talking about it or thinking about it, and I feel dizzy and everything, bro. Like, so my point is, dude, like it does not matter who it is, bro. Like, it, they don't have some special like powers to where like they could do anything they want and not be accountable for it. And you know what the fuck that taught me too is that like that's why I'm anxious now and with the love language or attachment style or whatever it's called, like because they literally teach you to not have boundaries, not have respect for yourself, have really low self-esteem and like trust in what you think or feel, and like that everything that you say or think and feel is wrong, or you have to really prove it or defend it like very in a strong way. um and no, bro, like that's not true, and I'm just learning that now at 29 years old, and like it's 11:11 p.m. Mountain Time in Denver, Colorado. Thank you, God, for the future abundance. Thank you that I even saw that. Like, thank you for the protection, bro. Like, thank you for like all the good shit, bro, that's coming in the future. Like, um, yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, I was raised Chabad, Orthodox, whatever, going to the synagogue like 3 times a week, and I never felt the way I do when I read the Bible or like just, bro. I found a Saint Benedict thing in their house in my bedroom drawer, which we bought that drawer from another Jewish person. So how, bro? Like it just appeared to me. You feel me? Like how? I really am just gonna follow that now, bro. And so, yeah, dude, like all that shit was bullshit, and I'm still trying to let go of it, bro. It's not linear. I don't forgive them. They didn't even apologize. They're not sorry, bro. They don't care. And they're always gonna find a way to defend it, like, oh, like somehow like that's what you wanted to do, or like you're just like go work, like I don't know, bro, but whatever. I mean, like if you're still watching, bro, thank you. I know that was like kind of a crazy video because I was all over the place and had to like fill in and re-record, but um I mean, I hope you learn, like I hope we can teach something to each other. I hope you learned something from this. I hope it helped you in a way or resonated somehow. Like, bro, I really like talking about my feelings and shit and my experiences. Like, I could talk forever, bro. Let's see, like, this is another 33 minutes. Haha, so this is my longest video so far. And, like, it's probably my best video so far. But, anyways, appreciate y'all. My next one is coming out soon. Follow me on everything. We finna go viral. Um, yeah. All right, dude. One more thing I forgot to say, I think is really important, is that like, dude, the fact that I mean, it'd be easier, bro, if they were like divorced, separated, estranged, or even dead. But like the fact that they're still there and like, just like makes me keep in that cycle. Like have hope. Like I keep trying, and like, oh yeah, they'll change one day. They'll change one day. You know what I mean? And like it hasn't. I mean, when is that day coming, bro? I'm almost 30 years old. You know what I mean? Like. But yeah, I mean, I think that that's really important to say. Yeah.